Hi, my name is Victor. I'm a former resident of the United States. Have you ever dreamt of living the life of your dreams in a beautiful tropical destination, literally 85 to 90% cheaper than, let's say, Miami or Hawaii, with the same high standard of living? I'm here to tell you, you absolutely can. Not only me, but several of my friends have taken the jump from the US and Canada and are living in this part of the world. In my case, I live in Philippines and Vietnam, and my friends, some of them are living in Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia, etc. Now, there's a lot of misinformation out there. If it's so inexpensive to live in this part of the world, what do you think the local wages, the local salaries are like? So it's really not a good idea to open or set up any physical business in this part of the world. That being said, you can definitely work online. And again, there's so much of misinformation out there. 90% of these YouTube videos that tell you you can make money online, they're just nonsense, bogus. They're just being blatantly dishonest because they want views and subscribers. That being said, there are a solid 25 to 30 things that anybody can do online. As a matter of fact, myself and several of my friends have been doing these same things for several years now. They're sustainable, provide you with a regular income, no issues. I'm here to tell you that you too can absolutely live the life of your dreams, working 2 or 3 hours a day, like every day is a life of leisure, like every day is a vacation, if you know what you're doing. We certainly have the experience and the knowledge. Matter of fact, some of the things that I know now, I certainly wish I knew several years ago. It would have saved me a lot of time and money. We have our contact information in the description box. Many people contact us every day for our guidance and our opinions, and we certainly do get back to each and every one of you. In this video, I would like to discuss why I firmly believe, and nobody can change my opinion because this is my experience, that Filipina women are the best in the world. Now, I'm not saying that all Filipino or just Filipino people in general are good. There's bad apples in every group. But let me be clear about one thing. If you find the right Filipina, the right woman from the Philippines, mark my words, nobody will treat you better. Nobody will treat you better. Now, I thought that I would end up being single basically for uh, my whole life. I thought I would be single. And so I was living in New York in a place called Woodside, Queens, where a lot of Filipinos are. And I really liked their hospitality, their friendliness, just easygoing people that really seem to enjoy life, no matter what hardships or what come their way, always had a smile on their face. I really liked their friendly disposition. And so I made friends with some of the local Filipinos. And one of them in particular, he gave me a piece of advice. I was telling him, I was telling him that I'm just fed up with the American women, the way they behave, and all this nonsense. And I really like Filipinos. Of course, he agreed because he's Filipino, but he gave me an important piece of advice. He said, "Don't, don't, don't find a woman from here in New York. Go to the Philippines and find a woman from there." And he told me to join a dating site. So I joined the dating site, and I met a Filipino woman living in Nagoya, Japan. Worst mistake I ever made. She was literally the most evil woman I ever met in my whole life, like literally the worst. That being said, I met uh, the next the next woman would be much better because she's now my wife and I have a beautiful daughter, and the best woman I met in my whole life, my second Filipina. She's from Cagayan de Oro in northern Mindanao. And that's why I firmly believe, yeah, there's bad apples in every group, but make no mistake, mostly the people in the Philippines are very nice, good natured, hospitable. And if you find the right Filipina, trust me, nobody will treat you better. They're genuinely really nice, really, really nice people. I love my wife and I love my daughter more than you can imagine. That's it for this edition of Southeast Asia Vibes, a Good Life. Until next time, take care.